The girl sat beneath a bright afternoon sky, surrounded by balloons that no one bothered to notice. Sunlight poured through the tall glass windows of the luxury café, catching on polished marble floors and expensive decor, yet none of it reached her eyes. On what was supposed to be her birthday, Aria Bellmont, the paralyzed daughter of a powerful CEO, sat completely alone, her untouched cake slowly melting beside her wheelchair, while the world walked past as if she were invisible. If you believe that kindness still matters, that people deserve second chances, and that small moments can change lives, please take a second to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Life Spark Stories. Your support keeps stories like this alive. Aria had turned 16 that day. Her father, Victor Bellmont, owned half the skyline of the city, but he was locked inside a boardroom miles away, chasing deals that never seemed to end. Her mother had passed years earlier, and since the accident that left Aria unable to walk, invitations had slowly stopped coming. Friends drifted away, unsure how to act around her wheelchair, uncomfortable with her silence. So the cafe staff set up the table, saying quietly out of obligation, and returned to their routines. Aria smiled politely, but inside, something fragile cracked. She had dressed carefully that morning, choosing a soft blue dress and brushing her hair until it shone, hoping anyone would notice. Across the cafe, Noah Reyes noticed her immediately. He was there with his 7-year-old son, Mateo, sharing a single sandwich and laughing over spilled juice. Noah wore worn jeans and a faded shirt, his hands rough from construction work, his face tired in a way that came from years of responsibility without relief. Since his wife's passing, every day felt like a balancing act between survival and hope. When Mateo tugged on his sleeve and pointed toward Aria's table, Noah followed his gaze and felt a familiar ache. He recognized loneliness when he saw it. Aria tried to focus on the window, watching people outside enjoying the warm daytime breeze. She told herself she was used to this feeling, but her fingers trembled slightly in her lap. The cake's candle had burned out, leaving behind a thin trail of smoke that felt like a quiet goodbye. That was when a shadow crossed her table, gentle and unassuming. Noah didn't approach with pity or hesitation. He simply walked over, carrying the kind of calm that came from someone who had lost much and learned how to keep going anyway. He set down a small gift bag Mateo had insisted on filling with crayons and a handwritten card. Mateo beamed at Aria like she was the most important person in the room. Something in Aria's chest loosened. For the first time that day, her smile was real. They stayed, not for appearances, not out of obligation, but because it felt right. Noah shared a piece of their sandwich, Mateo animatedly showing his drawings, and Aria laughed, a soft sound that surprised even her. The cafe seemed brighter somehow, the sunlight warmer, as if the day itself approved of this small act of connection. What Noah didn't know was who Aria was. What Aria didn't know was how close Noah was to losing his job and apartment. They were just two people meeting at the edge of their quiet struggles. When Victor Bellmont finally arrived, breathless and guilty, he froze at the sight. His daughter wasn't alone anymore. She was smiling, surrounded by warmth money could never buy. Victor learned everything that afternoon. About Noah's life, about Mateo's dreams, about how a stranger had given his daughter the one thing she had been missing: presence. Gratitude settled heavily in Victor's chest. He realized success had made him powerful but not present, and that day marked the beginning of change for all of them. As the sun dipped slightly lower, still firmly in daytime glow, Aria felt something new take root inside her. Hope. Not the loud kind, but the steady kind that lasts. Noah and Mateo left with hugs and full hearts, unaware that their kindness would ripple outward in ways they couldn't imagine. If this story touched your heart, if it reminded you that compassion can rewrite even the quietest pain, please engage with this video. Your likes, comments, and shares help spread these moments of light to others who need them. Before the ending, we have a special request for you. Please comment below and tell us where you're watching from, or share a moment when a small act of kindness changed your life.